Welcome to Coco's Connection, the podcast where we deep dive into inspiring stories, real conversations, and the connections that shape our lives. I'm your host, Coco, and each week we'll explore the people, ideas, and experiences that help us grow and connect in meaningful ways. Thanks for tuning in, and let's get connected. Welcome to Coco's Connection podcast. My name is Coco, and we have a special guest today. His name is Rowdy Allen Farmer. He is my husband. And today we're going to talk about love languages, understanding the way we connect. So what are love languages? We hear a lot about it on social media. We hear a lot about different things of like just buzzwords out of like my 5 love languages, or this is my top love language. So Dr. Gary Chapman was the one that really dug deep into what 5 love languages are and how they help us connect in a way emotionally. So there is words of affirmation, which is verbal encouragement, appreciation. There's acts of service, which actions that show love through effort. And then there's receiving gifts, which meaningful presence, big or small, quality time, undivided attention, which is deep, they want a deep connection, and then physical touch, which are hugs, kisses, and affectionate gestures. And so we're going to kind of deep dive into that and what that looks like and how can we connect, whether it's friendships, family, those types of things. We want to be able to connect and grow together. So my quote unquote top, I believe that it's like one of my main focus is acts of service. Again, I love that because it shows action through love through effort and action. And that just means for me, it could be doing the dishes or cleaning the house or, going to put gas in my car, just the small things that actually drive me to want to connect with my partner. I also enjoy, receiving gifts at times, big or small. I just love the thoughts again, it's the thought and effort that's put into it. So I think they kind of go hand in hand. So what would you say your top love languages?
Mine's the gifts one. But also I've learned to appreciate physical touch more too.
That's good. So why would you say physical touch now?
Because I've grown as a person.
Okay. And that's the thing that Dr. Gary Chapman was saying, like the misconception is always where people can have more than one dominant love language. So how he's saying his grew into physical touch, that could have been through life, as we grow and as we mature in our relationships, that connection, you need different things at different times. So it's not always set in a box of this is my top one, I need this. And we all need all those love languages in order to truly connect. And how we can do that is, in romantic relationships, how we can connect is avoid mismatch expectations. So if I'm, like he's saying, he wants more physical touch, and I just keep giving him, let's spend some quality time together. Well, let's spend some quality time. That's not feeding into and filling his cup up. Or for me, vice versa. If I say, hey, I just want you to take the effort to give me gifts, or, take the effort to clean the house or wash the car, whatever. And then he goes and says, here, you need a hug. And that's not what I needed at that time. So it's more so those types of things, I think. Would you agree?
I'm going to give you a hug no matter what. But...
yeah. But, in order for us to, if we're trying to really connect, and I think a lot of times
you don't want to clash.
Yeah, and you just want to be able to feed into that and grow, and that way you can rely on those things in a romantic sense, but it also in friendships, expressing care in a non-romantic bond, you can definitely always have that quality time, spending time together, Netflix and chill. Like you can hang out and just even if those gifts, little gifts and thoughtful gifts that you give your friends, or you know, um, just actually planning a girls trip or a guys trip, any of those types of things help you connect and bond, because you want to build those emotional bonds which truly allow you to truly connect, and not just be a surface friend. And that way, if you know what their love language is, you can build that healthy relationship and not just do what you want to do, because that friend could not really want that.
Do you know what Netflix and chill actually means?
No, I don't know.
It's not what you think.
Oh, okay. Well, not.
It's getting in the hanky panky.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, because really, I could go and binge watch Netflix. I think there's two aspects.
The terminology Netflix and chill is more chill than Netflix.
Yeah. So, I mean, even if, like I said, just a movie night or whatever it is, to build those friendships, those are definitely good times. And then for family dynamics, when you think about it with your kids or with your parents, you're bridging generational gaps with that love language, understanding how that person is, and always it's not always a negative situation where they are like, you have to have those connections be in a toxic way. But if you know what they like, words of affirmation, acts of service, you can build those relationships and connect deeper with your children. Knowing that if they need quality time, that's ways to really connect with your children as they get older, and really be able to say, hey, this is amazing. And for me, the effort and thought, like I said, quality time, I went, it was actually Valentine's Day when I was in high school, and my parents invited me to go to dinner with them. And that was the biggest thing. And at the time I didn't have a boyfriend or whatever, but that meant more to me than just, anything else. It was one of my core memories, because it's something that really meant a lot to me, just spending that time in that relationship with them and building a better relationship with your family and your siblings. Have a girls' time or sibling time. That's definitely something that is good. And so even in the workplace, understanding love languages that can improve in a professional sense of work. How is it for you, do you think, at work, understanding people, like just being able to connect with your boss or whatever, to see what, gifts or whatever, just to be able to, how would you say that helps you?
I think that has positively impacted my work life, because I understood what my boss liked, and I could address those kind of things as they come.
Yeah. And that's true, because like even at work, I understand how people, they don't say a lot, but then they can just, even how they carry themselves and what they expect is good. To that way we're connecting, and we're actually having those bonds even within the workplace, and how we can be better. So my call to action for you is I want to encourage you to like and subscribe. And again, use those 5 love languages. This is something practical that we can do it's all about communication and connecting in that way. And this love language, to me, when you say, is like, the biggest thing is the love language is a big form of communication, and it helps us to connect in such a way where it's not where it's just so surface, where it's like, I have to really get to know you and to know who you are, and not and know your vulnerabilities. And I think that's how we can truly connect with the love language, is knowing each other's vulnerable sides, where it can help you. you have to be willing and open to have that friendship. You have to be willing and open to have that family member to see you in your true form, and those are the things that I think, even as Christians, we have to come to God with our whole hearts, and I believe that whatever we're going through in our lives, in order for us to truly hang on, we must first and foremost connect to God, and connect to one another. And we need that so much more now in these times. What would you say about that? How connection is with love languages? Go ahead.
I think it's important, just so you know, the emotional side plus the physical side. Like, you have a full understanding of what that looks like.
Yeah.
And especially with God, I think it's more important than anything.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that is all that we have for today. I want you to like, subscribe, message in the comments. Tell me what you took away from this. Email us at cocosconnectionpodcast@gmail.com. And let me know what you want to hear. Let me know what you're feeling and what this means to you, because it means a lot to us, to connect with you all and to give you practical ways in every aspect of life. So this is Coco signing off, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye.